Good evening, guys, and a very warm welcome to the session here. I can see some of you have already joined us here. A very good evening, everyone. Good evening, Ilakya. Good evening, Apoor. Good evening, Naveen. Good evening, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well and your preparations are going good too. Well, today's session, as you know, is based on critical reasoning. Madhurima, very good evening. Good evening, everyone. So, chalo, let's quickly start the session here. I hope everybody is doing well and your preparations are going good here. So, chalo, let's quickly have a look at the questions that we have taken for today, right? So, critical reasoning, which is very important for your upcoming mains examination, we will be talking about that. Okay? So, chalo, let's have a look at the first question. But before that, I hope everybody has already downloaded the app for Oliveboard. And also, you must have subscribed to the official channel. नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से subscribe कर लो, ठीक है? तो चलो, let's have a look at the first question. The first question is there on your screen. यहाँ पर light चली गई है. So I'll just switch off my camera here. Chalo, try this out, guys. Let's see. The first question is there on your screen. Quickly try this out. Dolly, very good evening. Good evening, everyone. Chalo, try this out very quickly, guys. Go through the question. Let's see. Please read the question very carefully. Okay, first is C. Okay, Apoor says C. Anybody else? Good evening, Devi. Ilakya also C. Shravani also C. Maheshwari, Dolly Maheshwari also C. I'm happy that we read the question right. Naveen also C. The question is not about which of the following can be the inference. The question is which of the following cannot be inferred here, right? It is cannot be. So always remember to read the question very correctly, right? So this is the one that we generally miss out. It is cannot be here. Okay. So mobile technology has played great role in growth and development of the society. Earlier, cell phone was used as a medium of conversation only. Now, mobile phones also support a wide variety of other services such as texting, email, internet access, etc. The price of mobile phones is also decreasing and people are being encouraged to buy mobile phones at a cheaper rate. The mobile technology and smartphones have the capabilities of handling video calls, sharing larger files. Mobile technology has made it more efficient to conduct business. Video calls and taking photographs have become possible as mobile phones have inbuilt camera. Therefore, there is no need to carry around a camera wherever you go, right? So you can see here which of the following cannot be inferred here. First one can share photos and videos via mobile phones provided that the other person has a similar device. Absolutely, this is an inference that you can derive, isn't it? That is given in the last part of the line here, passage, that yes, we can share photos and videos provided we have a provided the other person also has that, isn't it? So you can see first is absolutely right. Okay. Yes. So now what about B here? Many features are being added to mobile phones nowadays. Again, you can see we have mentioned that there are a lot of features apart from taking photographs or conversation, right? A lot of features are mentioned. So this also can be inferred here. D क्या बोल रहा है? Mobile phones can be used for purpose other than making calls. Absolutely, you can see we have given other features also like texting, email, internet access. So yes, it can be used for other purposes as well, isn't it? Technological advancements are taking place in fields other than cell phones as well. Now, can we infer this data here? Can we infer E here? And we have C, right? So we are left with E and C. C क्या बोल रहा है? See क्या बोल रहा है? The other features of mobile phones are not as useful as the built-in camera. Now this particular inference we cannot have, right? You can see here the other features of mobile phones are not as useful. So you can see this particular information cannot be inferred here. Why? Because this is not mentioned. No comparison has been made that which is more useful, which is less useful. They have just given that these are the features that we can have, isn't it? So you can see C would be the one that we cannot infer here. Absolutely, you can see E also can be inferred from the data here, right? So technological advancements are taking advances in other fields as well, right? So that also can be inferred from here. Are we clear, everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Everybody clear? Okay. Everyone clear? So option number C would be the one which we cannot infer because no comparison has been made here. Okay. Chalo, next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's check. Good evening, Kunal. Chalo, try this out. Let's see. Good evening, Naveen. So we have been provided an inference. You have to tell whether it is definitely true, whether it is probably true, whether the data is inadequate, whether you think it is probably false or it is definitely false. That is, it is contradicting the given facts here. Okay. So check this out. Let's see. Okay. Apoor says it should be D. That is probably false. Okay. Madhurima says it should be E. That is definitely false. Anybody else? Whether it should be probably false or definitely false or anything else. Okay, Dolly says it is probably true. Okay. Okay, so which is the line that we have to see here? Ilakia says it should be definitely false. Okay, so what is the inference given to us? Prior to reforms, the banking sector was running inefficiently, although resource allocation was efficient, right? This is the line that has been given here. This is the inference. Now, which is the line that we will have to see that whether it is this one? If you check, this is given here. The reforms would aim at increasing efficiency of the fiscal financial sector and the range of financial services available within the economy, right? You can see here that the reforms would be doing this, okay? In the aftermath of this BOP crisis, the banks were capitalized as per the capital adequacy norms of Basel. Now the reinfusion of capital as per capital adequacy norms. Now this is not the one that we require here. Now, you can see here with this line, right? If you check this also, with improvements and greater efficiency in mobilizing and allocating resources, the basis will become stronger for promoting economic growth and development. So this is the part that we have to see. Okay, chalo. So let's try it out. Let's see. This is the, I'm telling you again that this is the line which will help us to infer this particular data, whether it is probably true or probably false, or whether it is definitely true or definitely false. What is given here? With improvements and greater efficiency in mobilizing and allocating resources. That means what are we saying here? You can see that there is what? There are some reforms that are going to happen, right? That is this particular passage about that there are some reforms which are going to happen. And with these reforms, what will happen? There will be improvement and greater efficiency in mobilizing and allocating resources. Okay, so what is it saying? That there will be improvement and a greater efficiency in mobilizing and allocating resources. So from this data, we can infer that there have been problems in the past. There must have been problems, or it has been on the lesser scale, right? Because we are talking about improvement, that means we are going in the positive side, so that means it used to be on a lesser scale, right? So here you can see that there must have been a problem in the mobilization and allocation of resources in the previous time, because we are talking about having improvements and greater efficiency now after the reforms are being done, isn't it? So here you can see what is the inference here. Prior to reforms, that is before these reforms, the banking sector was running inefficiently, although resource allocation was efficient. Now here this is fine. You can see that the banking sector was running inefficiently. That is fine. That we can infer. But was resource allocation efficient here? Was resource allocation efficient? Because if it was efficient, then how can we have improvement and greater efficiency in allocation of resources? Isn't it? What is this particular line saying? That with improvements and greater efficiency in mobilizing and allocating resources, isn't it? So that means it was missing prior to the reforms here, because now this is going to happen. That is with improvements and greater efficiency in mobilizing and allocation of resources, this all things will happen here, right? More economic growth and development. So that means there used to be a problem, isn't it? So here you can see prior to reforms, the banking sector was running inefficiently, although resource allocation was efficient. This is probably false. This is not definitely false. Okay, this cannot be said as definitely false. This is hinting towards a probability. Why? Because here you can see we are saying with improvements and greater efficiency in mobilizing and allocating resources. Here we cannot say that what is, because this is completely like for me it is different, for you it is different, so it varies from perception to perception. Okay, so we cannot say it for definite ki uska range kitna hai, right? How much, like let's say if we say inefficiently, so for me inefficient may be something, for you inefficient may be something else, isn't it? So here, because of that possibility, we are just having a hint that it is absolutely possible, right? There is a possibility that there was a particular lag that was there, and now after the reforms that have been made, there is inefficiency now which we will overcome. So we will have greater development, we will have greater economic growth, isn't it? So you can see here that because of that, it should be option number D. Okay, I hope this is clear. Probably true and probably false, how to determine it? देखो यहाँ पर क्या दे रखा है. When do we have definitely false, Dolly? Definitely false, that means that it directly contradicts the given fact. Okay, so if something is directly contradicting, like let's say if I have given something here, I have written an inference here, and direct contradiction is given, that means it's going to be definitely false. Okay, but let's say if it is hinting towards that it may be possible that there has to be something which is of negative nature, like let's say here in this particular case, you can see I have given you an inference, but this inference cannot be said to be directly contradicting the facts here, because it can be possible that it is just like 0.1% of increase, isn't it? That is, we have said that prior to reforms, banking sector was running inefficiently, and though resource allocation was efficient here, you can see we have said what? With improvements and greater efficiency in mobilizing and allocating resources. So it is pointing towards it that there has been a situation where it was not proper, and now we are doing something which will make it proper. So this is just a hint. This is not direct contradiction here, isn't it? So बिल्कुल जो पूरा उल्टा हो डॉली बिल्कुल सही है. So absolutely inverse of something which will be contradicting the given facts, which will be the one which is going to be definitely false. And if it is a possibility there, then it will be possibly false. Similarly, definitely true, which will be absolutely supporting it, एकदम वही चीज आपको दे दे, so that is going to be definitely true. And अगर उसको hint में support करे, मतलब वहां पर there is a tinge of hint that yes, it may support, there is a possibility there, so that means it is a probably true. Okay, I hope this is clear, everybody. So the answer to this question has to be option number D. Are we clear, everyone? Chalo, next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Chalo, try this out. Let me remove myself from here because half of the question is not visible. चलो जल्दी से ट्राई करिए. लेट्स सी व्हाट शुड बी द आंसर हियर. And I hope everybody has already liked the session, guys. Session को like नहीं किया है तो please like कर देना. So which of the following should be the one that is strengthening this particular information here? Strengthening the parents. If parents are angry, that is absolutely right. So you have to strengthen the decision of the parents here, not the schools. Okay, be careful. Okay, option number C, that is 3 and 6. Okay, 3 and 6. Chalo, 3 and 6. Okay, Shravani also says it should be 3 and 6. Anybody else? So you need to support the parents here, that if they are angry, they are doing the right thing here. Okay, you need to support the stand of the parents that the school is doing wrong. Okay, Devi also says it should be C, that is 3 and 6. Okay, Madhurima also C. Chalo, let's try it out, right? Let's see what is the passage given here. There have been numerous appeals to a local newspaper to publish a story by angry parents of children who require remedial help, that means extra classes, about protection of child's right, highlighting the fact that XY High School has allegedly been demanding fees over and above the annual fees for conducting remedial classes for special children, that is children who need additional help, right? So extra classes की बात हो रही है, that for taking these extra classes or remedial classes for the students who need help in studies, the school is trying to the school is demanding extra fees, right? And that is why the parents are angry here. Now we need to support the stand of the parents who are angry, right? That means we have to show that the parents are absolutely right on their path, that is the school should not have demanded an extra fees here. Okay, first one, as per the government rules, it is the teacher's responsibility to assess the learning ability of every child and accordingly supplement additional instructions if any as required. Okay, so you can see this is showing you what, that as per the government rules, okay, the government also got the, as per the government rules, it is the teacher's responsibility to assess the learning ability of each child and accordingly supplement additional instructions. Now, if this is true, as per the government rules, that means it is the teacher's responsibility, right? So the school or the teachers are responsible to assess the learning ability of the child, that is whether he requires extra information, extra class or not. So it is his duty, as per law, it is the teacher's duty to assess the child, his learning ability, and accordingly supplement additional instruction, isn't it? So if this is true, that means that the parents are absolutely right here. They have the right to be angry, because if this is true, if first is true here, that means it is the responsibility of the school to provide supplementary education, isn't it? I hope this is clear. Why are we missing the first one, guys? Because first to definitely strengthen kar raha hai na, that parents should be angry here. Now let's say if you say that it is my responsibility, let's say you guys say that okay, it is Nikita ma'am's responsibility to take reasoning classes on YT as well, isn't it? That is, you have to provide some extra information to the students who are not able to pay for the paid version, isn't it? So it is my responsibility, or it is Oliveboard's responsibility to help everybody out. So if we are not doing that, that means we are not doing our responsibility. So that means you have the absolute right to be angry over us, isn't it? So here, if first is absolutely right, agar first true hai, you can see it is as per the law, that is teacher's responsibility to provide supplementary education or provide remedial classes, That means it is as per the law. So they cannot take extra fees here, isn't it? Explain the question once, ma'am. The question here is, Ilakia, that the question is that you have to support the parents, right? You need to support the parents that if they are angry, they are doing the right thing, that they have to be angry. They are absolutely doing the right thing here, isn't it? Now, the first one says, as per the government rules, it is teachers' responsibility to assess the learning ability of each child and accordingly supplement additional instructions if required. So first one is saying that it is a government rule. It is as per law, that is, it is the teacher's responsibility to assess every child and also to provide any additional class or any additional instruction. That is the teacher's responsibility. So if it is the teacher's responsibility or if it is the school's responsibility, so they should not charge extra fees here, isn't it? बिल्कुल. तो second point भी सही लग रहा है. देखेंगे शुभम. So first is absolutely supporting the parents here. That is, they are doing the right thing by being angry, isn't it? The school should not have charged extra information, charged extra fees here for these remedial classes, right? So first तो बिल्कुल सही है. ठीक है, first आपका सही है. Let's check the second one. Parents should file a complaint in the local police station and collectively appeal in the court of law in order to ensure that all special children receive remedial help. Now guys, this is a course of action, है ना शुभम? ये तो course of action है. ये तो ये बता रहा है ना कि parents को क्या करना चाहिए, है ना? So this is a course of action, guys. The second one is course of action. It is not going to strengthen the stand of the parents. Strengthening the stand of the parents means that you are supporting the decision taking by parents here, that they are angry here, right? So being angry is the right step. That is, they have the right to be angry on the school, and they have done the right thing. That is by highlighting this in the newspaper, right? You can see that they have gone to the newspaper and they are asking to publish this particular story. So you need to support this particular claim of the parents that they are doing the right thing here. Now, second is just talking about a course of action. That is, what should be done by these parents here. This is not strengthening the stand of the parents that they have done the right thing by going to the local newspaper, isn't it? So second is not the right one. Okay. Third, dekho. Many private schools are known for charging extra fees for remedial classes. Now, if this is true, that means other schools are also doing the same thing, right? They are charging extra fees. So what is wrong done by this XY high school? Baki schools bhi le rahe, ye bhi le raha hai. So what is the difference? Isn't it? So you cannot say that the parents are doing the right thing, isn't it? It may be possible that the schools are doing the right thing. It is like everybody is taking, so why shouldn't I? है ना? So you can see 3 is not the right one. Fourth क्या बोल रहा है? Some parents are considering other schools for the children. So again you can see this is not going to strengthen the data here. That is, they have done the right thing. So fourth is also not the one. Fifth क्या बोल रहा है? Providing remedial education to children is very expensive and the management of the school charges a minimum amount apart from the school fees to ensure the best possible help is provided. Now this is going to support the school, isn't it? ये तो school को support कर रहा है, that it is very expensive and there are other charges also which is involved, right? Teachers को extra रुकना पड़ेगा. There will be a lot of things involved in that. So for that, if they are taking some extra money, that is a minimum amount, so that is okay. So you can see ये वाला तो school को support कर रहा है. This is not supporting the parents' claim here, isn't it? So 5 is also not there. 6 says, despite the fact that the annual fees of XY High School is over 30,000, the parents are forced to pay the extra fees, and if they are unable to do so, the child is not allowed to attend the remedial classes. What is the sixth one saying? Sixth one says, despite the fact that the fees is already 30,000, the parents are forced to pay the extra fees, that is for the remedial classes. And if they are unable to do so, the child is not allowed to attend the remedial classes. Absolutely, you can see that the fees is already high, और उसके अलावा भी they are made to pay extra fees. And if they are not paying it, they are not allowed to attend the remedial classes. That means, yes, it is showing us an extra information, right? This is giving you a information which is related to the this particular information that they have been demanding fees over and above the annual fees, isn't it? तो यहाँ पर एक fact दे रहा है. You can see this is a fact which is supporting the data which is given in the passage, isn't it? that it was already 30,000 that they have paid, and now they are asked to pay more, which is extra, and they are not allowed to attend the remedial classes unless they pay the fees here, isn't it? So you can see this is also supporting the claim that they have made here, isn't it? So that means answer should be 1 and 6. Where is 1 and 6? You can see that's given in option number E. Are we clear, everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Everybody clear? Clear? Okay. Chalo. Next question. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. थैंक यू सो मच इलाकिया. चलो जल्दी से इसको ट्राई करिए. लेट्स सी. Okay, Apoorv says it should be 1. Anybody else? Okay. Lakya also says 1. Madhurima 1. Shubham also 1. 1 supports. Okay, so option 1. Okay, Shravani also 1. 2 weakens is the hint. Absolutely. Chalo, let's try it out, right? Let's see what is given here. So it says the promotion of the body beautiful, some would say the obsession with it, has become a cause of concern in recent years, right? Arguably, this has always been the case, but a growth in various eating disorders, hospital admissions for such disorders were up by 16% in the England from 2011 to 12. Has been put forward as evidence that many people, especially the teenage girls, have taken this fixation to an extreme where it is causing harm to their health. Others have suggested that dieting has become not just a physical threat to people's well-being but serves to make life miserable, both socially and mentally, for those who do not fit the image of perfection to which we are supposed to aspire. So what is being said here, that people are trying to show, that is external beauty, right? We are talking about the body beautiful means external beauty here we are talking about, and people are obsessed with the external beauty, that is they go for extreme like let's say they go on dieting, right? So sometimes it can be very very harmful also, and you can see that they have given this case where the number of cases, that is eating disorders and hospital admissions, have increased by 16% in the 2011 and 12, isn't it? So this image of perfection which we try to fit into, that is we try to look beautiful to be, let's say, socially taken here, right, to be accepted in the society, right? So that is what is being mentioned here, that generally fixation with this particular body beautiful can be very very harmful, isn't it? So here, yes, Shravani, I know there is some problem with the fan. I don't know. It is again causing the same trouble here. Chalo, let's see, right? Let's see what is given in the first one. Obsessive dieting can be unhealthy, and quick fix solution that leads to rapid weight loss can be physically very damaging and have a questionable benefit, as the weight may return as quickly as it leaves. Okay. Now here you can see the first is supporting the data. It is not the inference, guys. You can see here that first is actually supporting the claim that has been made. We cannot say that the first is inference, because here we have not given any data which shows that the weight may return as quickly as it leaves. Okay, we have said that this rapid weight loss can be very damaging and can have ill effects on the health, but we cannot say, we cannot infer this data that weight may quickly be back on the same terms after you have let's say it can come back to the original, right? So you can see that the last part of this point cannot be inferred here. So first cannot be said to be the inference here. This is the one that is going to support the claim because it is giving you a fact here related to the data, isn't it? So you can see one supports the argument. This is absolutely okay. One is inference. This is eliminated. 1 and 2 are inference. This is also eliminated. One is the cause, not the cause here. 1 and 2 are inferences, again eliminated. So one cannot be the inference or the cause for this particular thing, right? So you can see we are left with only one. And if you check, you will see that 2 is weakening the argument is also right here. Why? Because it is saying aiming to have a slim physique is a worthy aspiration in health terms. You can see, no, this is not at all a worthy aspiration. Why? Because we have already shown that this fixation is extreme, where it is causing harm to the health here, isn't it? So here, this fixation to this body beautiful is actually extreme, which is causing harm to their health. So this is actually contradicting this, isn't it? The second is contradicting the facts provided in the data here. That means 2 is going to weaken the argument. And 5, you can see what people choose to do with their diet is not really an area of competence for any government. We have not said anything about government. This is not related to the passage. That means this is neutral here. So the answer to this question will be option number 1. Are we clear, everybody? Okay. Chalo, next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try this out. Let's see. That is right, Ashish. CR and RC are absolutely almost similar. So somebody who is good with reading, has good reading skills, good with English, and loves RC or loves reading, they will be very, very good with the this critical reasoning as well. So if you have good reading skills, you can be sure that, okay, you will be able to do a lot of questions in critical reasoning. Chalo, let's try this out. Let's see. Okay, Dolly says it should be only 2. So this is a question based on decision making. Okay, this is a decision making based critical reasoning type of question. Okay, question 5 is 3, that is 1 and 2. Only 2. And only that type of question comes in exam from CR. Ashish, we have been doing a lot of questions, like let's say it can be assumption based question, inference based question, strengthening or weakening the conclusion. It can be course of action, right? So we are doing all these type of questions, don't worry. Okay, 3, that is 1 and 2. Okay, many of us are getting 1 and 2 here. Shubham says only 2. Okay, Shubham says only 3. That is option number 2. Let's talk about the options here, right? I hope everybody is talking only about the options here. So 2 means only 3. Okay, only 3 means that is option number 2. Okay. Chalo, let's try it out, right? Let's see what is given here. So a 34-year-old person applied for the show on 7th November 2020. Okay. Option 3 only 1 and 2. ठीक है, will check. So a 34-year-old person applied for the show on 7 November 2020. He submitted all the necessary details and paid the fees. He had applied once before on 2nd March 2019. He has never participated in any game show previously. The person did not appear on the show in December and did not get 500 refunded. Now, which of the following is implicit from the given situation here? Okay, so what are the things that are necessary here? Let's see, right? What are the criteria here for participation in this particular game show? So to participate in a particular TV game show which is aired every Saturday, certain conditions are to be fulfilled by the applicants, which are given below. The first one says the applicant should apply before 10th of any month and will be part of the show if selected in the succeeding month. That means here you can see that a 34-year-old applied on the show on 7th November 2020. That means he has applied before 10th of the month, right? So you can see first is being fulfilled here, and if selected he will be selected for the succeeding month. That means if he has applied for the show in 7th November 2020, he will be selected for December, right? He should be aired on the show in December. Okay. Now what is the second one saying? The applicant must pay fees of 1,000. You can see that he has already paid the fees. So that means second is also there. He has already paid a fees of 1,000 while applying, half of which will be refunded to him if he is rejected. That means if he is rejected, he should be getting back 500, isn't it? If he is rejected here, he should be getting back 500. But if you see, it is given here in this line that he did not appear on the show in December. That means he should be appearing in December, but he did not appear in December. He was not aired in the show in December, and also he did not get 500 refund. Okay, he did not get 500 refund here. So you can see if he is not getting 500 refund, what is the meaning? If he was rejected, he should have got a 500 refund. But if he is not getting the refund, that means he was selected in November, isn't it? He should have been selected in November, because if he was rejected, then he should have got the refund of 500. But that has not happened here, isn't it? So you can see that he got selected, that is for sure, because he did not get any refund here. Okay, so he was selected. आगे देखते हैं. The applicant should not have participated in the show previously. You can see he has said that he had applied once. Now, applied once does not mean that he has participated previously. Okay, so he has applied once on 2nd March 2019. He has never participated in any game show previously. So, in any other game show, he has not participated previously. So, the applicant should not have participated in the show previously. Okay, that is also fine. Then fourth one says that if the applicant is selected and would not be available on the day of the game, he should inform it within 6 days of receiving the selection mail, or else he will be charged a penalty of ₹5,000. So what is said here? That if the applicant is selected, you can see he is already selected. So if he is selected and he is not available for that day, that is on the day he was supposed to be aired, if he is not available for that particular day, he should inform within 6 days of receiving the email here, or else he would be charged a penalty of 5,000, right? So you can see he will be charged a penalty of 5,000 in case he is not informing, right, within the 6 days. After that, what is given here? An applicant cannot apply for more than 3 times in the same year. We have information for only 2 times here. That is, he has applied on 7th November and similarly he has applied on 2nd March 2019. So no information is here for the 5th one. 6th क्या बोल रहा है? The applicant should not have been a part of rival show named Q's. Okay, this is also one thing, that is, he should not have been a part of rival show named Q's. But it is already given that he has never participated in the game show, in any game show. In any game show means in any other game show. So that means you can see that he is not a rival. He's not a part of this particular game show Q's also, isn't it? So if he has never participated in any game show previously, you can see 6 also cannot be there, right? That too both in different years. Absolutely approved. We were talking about 2019 and 20. So in a particular year, it should not be more than 3, right? And you can see that it is just given about 2019 and 20. So that information also we cannot infer. Now here the sixth one is saying that the applicant should not have been a part of the show, which is Q's, and it is given that he has never participated in any other game show previously. That means this sixth is also being fulfilled here, isn't it? Now, which of the following is implicit from the given situation? Okay, which of the following is implicit here? First one, he appeared on Q's instead. You can see it is already mentioned that he has not been a part of any other show previously, isn't it? It is given here he has never participated in any game show previously. So you can see that is he should not have been a part of this particular game show's cues. So that is already happening. He is not a part of any other game show, that is already given. So this cannot be the situation, isn't it? First cannot be the situation. Second क्या बोल रहा है? He was selected but was not available on the dates they had mentioned for the show. This is a possibility. You can see this is a possibility because it is given. If the applicant is selected and not available on that particular day of the game, he should inform within 6 days of receiving the selection mail, or else he will be charged a penalty of rupees 5,000. Okay, so here you can see that if the fourth one is not happening, he should have, that is, if he is not available on that particular day, he should inform, right? Because we know that he is selected. Okay, he is selected for sure because he is not getting any refund here. Now, why is he not selected? That is the question, Shravani. Okay, we can understand that he is selected here for sure because he paid the fees 1,000 rupees, but he did not get 500 rupees back. If he was rejected, he should have got the this 500 back, because there it is mentioned here that if he applies and gives a fee of 1,000, half of it will be refunded if he is rejected. But you can see 500 has not been refunded. That means he was not rejected. He was selected, but still he was not aired in December. Now you have to tell which of the following can be the situations. Which of the following is implicit from the given situation. That is, it has to be true. Okay, so first one says he appeared on cues instead. This cannot be true. Why? Because it is directly mentioned here in this particular line that he has never participated in any game show previously. So that means you can see he has not participated in any game show previously, shows that he has not been a part of this rival show, that is cues, isn't it? So the first one is invalid. This cannot be the inference. This cannot be a possibility. Second can be a possibility. Why? Because he was selected but was not available on the dates that they have mentioned for the show. So this is possible. Previously he has not participated, but in present he might have appeared on cues and not on this TV show. That is, again, you can see here we have said that the applicant should not have been a part of the rival show named cues. So here also we are saying that he should not have participated in cues before. Okay, we are not talking about at this present moment. We are saying the applicant should not have been a part of this particular show, that is cues. And it is also given here that he has never participated in any game show previously. That means, again, we are talking about the past only, no, Dolly? So you can see the sixth one is also talking about the past. That is, he should not have been a part of cues. And this also says that he has not participated in any other game show previously, isn't it? So both are saying the same thing. I hope this is clear. So first is not the right one. Okay, first cannot be inferred here. Second क्या बोल रहा है? He was selected but was not available on the date. So this is a possibility. Third one, he got rejected for applying on a wrong date. Now this is not given anywhere, right? You can see we have not said for a wrong date because he applied on 7th of a month, right? When did he apply? He applied 7th of a month, and that is a right date because it is just given that the applicant should apply before 10th of the month, isn't it? So you can see 3 is also not there. That means the only possibility here will be option number 2. Okay, so 2 will be the right answer here. So only 2 would be right. Okay, this is the only possibility why he was not given 500 rupees refund. Because if he was rejected, the only possibility that is he is not rejected because he is not getting the refund. So why did he not air in December? The only possibility is that he was selected but was not available on the particular date. Okay. Option number 1, he appears on cues instead. That will not happen. Why? Because it is given here, no? He has never participated in any other game show previously. Ilakya, that is mentioned, no? That is, he has never participated in any game show. Acha, okay, I'm so sorry. Option number 1, my bad. Yes, this is option number 2. Yes, option number 1. Thank you. Thank you. Chalo, or only 2 would be the right answer. Okay. I hope this is clear, guys. Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Everybody clear? Okay. So the answer would be only 2. Okay. Option number 1. So this happens in the exam also. That is, I have done this, but myself, I have done this before also, that my answer was coming as 2 and I marked option 2. So that happens in the examination, guys, right? So be careful. ठीक है, ये गलती मत करना कि आंसर 2 आ रहा है, option 2 मार्क कर दो. ठीक है, चलो. Next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. So which of the following can be inferred here? Okay, 1 and 3. So that means your answer is 5. That is more than 1. Okay. Ilakia says it should be 4. So which of the following can be inferred is the question. Okay. Okay, fourth one. Dolly also says 5. Okay, if you guys are saying it is 5, then you have to tell me that which 2 or which 3 are the inference here. Okay. So कौन से 2 inference मिल रहे Dolly? 2. Alien headed also 2. अच्छा चलो, let's check it out, right? What is given here? At least one seems an inference, ma'am. Okay, well, we'll check, right? What is said here? Let's see. So it's no secret the trail of data we leave can reveal. Okay, can reveal means we are talking about a possibility. It is not a definite thing here that it will leave. Okay, there is a difference between can reveal and it will reveal. Okay, there is a difference between the two. When we say that it is no secret that the trail of data will leave and we leave online, can reveal intimate details of our lives. That means there is a possibility that this trail of data will reveal an intimate details of our lives here, right? So it is a possibility here. It is not a definite one. We cannot say that it is 100% sure that if you have a trail of data online, there will be leakage of data that will happen, right? So there is a possibility that may happen. I hope this is clear. And there are no myriad people whose job is to collect and sift through this, often with a goal to engage in targeted advertising. So whenever people are in the marketing here, advertising here, so they collect these data, right? So whenever you visit a particular website or visit anything at all, so that particular data goes to a lot of digital advertising agencies, and they are able to trace that whatever is your liking, where did you click, right? All those data is available readily. Your contact details, your pictures, everything, right? Whatever you have browsed through, that particular history shows a lot about the interest and the things you will be interested in, right? So that is target marketing. That is, if you have been like, let's say, if you search a lot about, let's say, a camera, okay, you are googling it, you think that you are okay, you are just searching on Google, it will not. But suddenly you see that on Facebook you are seeing a lot of images or advertisements related to this camera here, right? So that is target marketing. That is, they have traced that, okay, this person is searching for the information related to camera, maybe he wants to buy a camera, so he will show you a lot of information related to that thing, isn't it? So here you can see this is happening here. That is, there are a lot of people whose job is to collect and sift through this particular information with a goal to engage in targeted advertising. Another useful for the field of social network analysis could eventually be to help prosecutors, the judges in criminal courts, make sense of huge amounts of digital evidence collected both online and from devices offline. This would be particularly useful in trials where several defendants, saving courts precious time and money, right? So this can be helpful. You can see this particular online data will be helpful because this will help the courts to save a lot of time and money. Criminal networks use online spaces such as dark web marketplaces to organize crime and reach more victims and clients. Transaction patterns, messages, page visits are all clues that can help unpack such a network. Okay, so this is the second use of this particular data. First is target marketing, second is in court, right? In the trials of these people. Okay. Which of the following can be inferred from the passage? First one, social network analysis involves using advanced computer software to explore segments of patterns that recur in social interaction online and offline. Have we said that what it has, that is what is involved in these particular social networking analysis? Have we mentioned anything of that? Because we are talking about inference here. Inference means something that can be inferred from the facts provided. Unless and until we have said that, okay, there are a lot of complicated advanced technologies or softwares being involved, we cannot infer that particular data, isn't it? So one cannot be the right one, and this cannot be the inference, isn't it? So one is not the right inference. What about the second one? Privacy is a myth over this internet. Okay, can second be the right inference here? Now, privacy is a myth over internet. That means we are saying it for definite that privacy is not possible over the internet. Okay, that means 100% it is happening that there will be a leak of privacy. There is no privacy at all. What is the meaning of second one? That there is no privacy at all when we are talking about internet, because privacy is a myth over the internet. That means privacy cannot be there, right? 100% eliminated, isn't it? Now, can this particular information be inferred here? Guys, tell me. Can the second be inferred here, that the privacy is a myth over the internet? That is, there is no possibility at all, not even one particular case. That is, if you are there on internet, you don't have any privacy. Is it there? 100% is a myth itself in critical reasoning. That is right, Apoorv. So you can see that we were talking about a possibility, right? We were talking itself about a possibility that it can reveal intimate details. There is no 100% surety that it will reveal some details about your lives, isn't it? There is a possibility. So again, you can see second will not be the right inference, है ना? Not 100%, absolutely. थर्ड क्या बोल रहा है? कलेक्टिंग फिजिकल एविडेंस इन ट्रायल्स इज समटाइम्स टाइम कंज्यूमिंग as compared to the digital evidence, right? Now, can we infer this particular data, guys? क्या हम third को infer कर सकते? Can we infer the third one? You can see we have said it here. This would be particularly useful in trials with several defendants while saving courts precious time and money, isn't it? We have said that. Madhurima, you can see we have said that, isn't it? We have made the comparison here. That is, another use for the field of social network analysis could be eventually help prosecutors in criminal courts make sense of huge amounts of digital evidence, both collected online and from offline mediums, right? So online means from the internet, whatever dark web and everything. So online, offline means the other things, right? So offline and online has been compared here, and then we have said that using these online sources can save courts precious time and money, isn't it? So it is absolutely there. But ma'am, it's time consuming. It's not written, is it? No, it's written. No, saving courts precious time. Saving courts precious time means what? So it is helping in saving of time. No, That is, collecting physical evidences will be time consuming, because if you switch from, let's say, physical evidence to online evidence, and if we have said that it is helping in save time, let's say if there are two modes of traveling, one is by traveling by metro and other is traveling by cab, I say that by traveling by metro you have saved on the money and time. That means we are absolutely sure that by going through the cab, it must have taken more time and money, isn't it? So here, when we say that it is more time consuming as compared to digital evidence, that can be inferred from this data, that is saving courts precious time and money. So when we switched from offline to online, this led to saving courts precious time and money. That means offline would have been more time taking, and the people would have spent more money, isn't it? So 3 is absolutely the right inference here, है ना? I hope this is clear. What about the fourth one? Social media can tell us how an individual interacts with a syndicate, but it cannot guide us to whether that person should be considered separate to the main network or not. Is this anywhere mentioned here? क्या ये कहीं भी mentioned है ऐसा कुछ, that social media can tell that how an individual interacts with a syndicate, that is a bigger group here, but it cannot guide us whether that person should be considered separate or he has to be a part of the main network? Is it anywhere written or hinted anywhere? No. Again, this is something not related to the passage. We were talking about that how online data can reveal the details of about persons, or how it can be used by the judges here or the prosecutors to prosecute the criminals in the court, isn't it? So here 4 is also not the right one. So you can see the answer has to be option number 5. Are we clear, everybody? Clear? Okay. I hope this is clear. ठीक है, चलो one more question and then we will wrap up the session. चलो जल्दी से इसको बताओ. Let's see. No, option number 3, guys. This 3. 5 is not the right answer. 5 means more than 1, but you can see that we have already eliminated the rest of the options. No, Shravani? Okay. So this is not the right one. I guess here we have the question which is missing. Most probably it is about the inference only. Okay, I'm not really sure about that. I guess I have missed the main question here. Okay, chalo, I'll just check this out later. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, we'll check whether that is about inference or not. Okay, we'll come back to that in another class. I'll have to check that what was the question all about, whether it is inference or assumption or strengthening or weakening the data. We cannot say that. है ना? Chalo, let's try this one. Let's go through this. Okay, Naveen says it should be 5. Shubham says it should be 2. Dolly also 5. So chalo, let's go through the passage, right? Let's see what is the passage saying here. 605 million people in the world are estimated to know how to play chess. I hope everybody here knows how to play chess. If you don't, please learn that particular game. It's a very interesting game. So 605 million people in the world are estimated to know how to play chess. Over 8 million are registered competitively, representing over 160 countries. Despite its presence throughout history and geography, and despite having been recognized as a sport by the International Olympic Committee in 1999, chess has never been a discipline in the Olympic Games. So what is said here? That 605 million people are estimated to know chess. Over 8 million people are registered competitively. That is, they play chess. Okay. I learned chess while I was in class 2 itself. Absolutely great, Shravani. It helps us to have a better understanding and thinking capabilities, right? It involves a lot of thinking and strategizing. So it's very important to, it's a very good game. So over 8 million people are registered competitively, representing over 160 countries. Despite its presence throughout the history and geography, you can see geography means over 160 countries. It's a lot, isn't it? And it has been throughout our history also. People have been playing chess for over a while now. And despite having been recognized as a sport by IOC, chess has never been a discipline in the Olympic Games. So it has never been a part of Olympics. Okay. So now let's see the first one. Numerous studies have shown that chess has large cognitive benefits, strengthening a wide range of skills: skill, problem solving, decision making, memory, mathematics, logic, and creative thinking. Now, one is showing that why chess is important, isn't it? It cannot be said to be an inference, it cannot be said to be an assumption, because it is all giving a lot of new information here, isn't it? This all information, that is the positive sides of chess, that is strengthening that why chess should be included in Olympic Games, that is being shown here, that this is having all these positive sides, isn't it? Here, option number 1 cannot be said to be the inference or strengthening or weakening, because it is absolutely giving you a lot of new data. So if it is giving a new data, that means you cannot say that it is a inference or a let's say assumption here. So you can see, one is the cause kis cheez ka? The cause, the problem here was, we are saying that the chess has never been a part of Olympic Games. Now, can one be the cause of this? That is, there are so many positive sides of chess. No, you can see it is not, isn't it? So you can see, one is the cause cannot be the right one. Similarly, one is the inference, again cannot be the right one, because again this has a lot of new information, so this is eliminated. One is an inference, again eliminated, not the right one. One is neutral, that can be said. One is assumption, again eliminated. So you can see we are left with only 4, isn't it? So fourth option will be the right one. If you see, 2 is the cause. Why 2 is the cause? Olympics only includes, so this is giving you a reason that Olympics only includes physical sports in its list rather than a mind sport. And we know chess is a mind sport. It's not involving anything physical in nature, isn't it? It's not a physical sport. And if we have a reason that Olympics only includes the physical sports, that means chess is not a part here. And this is giving you the reason that why chess is not a part of the Olympics, isn't it? So you can see the answer has to be option number 4, that 2 is the cause and 1 and 5 are neutral here. Okay. I know, I hope everybody is clear with this. Absolutely, that is right, Shravani. Naveen, do learn, okay? Do try it out. It will absolutely be very interesting. You will actually find it very interesting. I hope this is clear, everybody. That's okay, Apoor. No issues. I know that we will do better. Okay? So I hope this is clear, everyone. Okay? Chalo, one homework for everybody. This is for your homework. Mention the answer in the comment section, everybody. Okay? ये आपका homework question है. You have to mention the answer in the comment section. Okay? I love business game. I used to play business a lot with my mother. बहुत खेलते थे. Business, Ludo, Carom, all those things. I used to play a lot. Badminton and chess I used to play a lot with my friends. Chalo. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's session. In case you have any doubts, feel free to talk to me on the channel, that is Reasoning by Nikita. Okay? So you can all join this particular this Telegram channel, that is Reasoning by Nikita. अगर join नहीं किया है तो इसको जरूर से join कर लेना, ठीक है? Reasoning by Nikita. You can talk to me directly also. You can directly message me. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's session. If you like the session, do not forget to like the session and also share it with your friends. Okay? So thank you so much, guys. I'll see you again with another session. So please take care, stay safe. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow with coded direction sense. Okay, so tomorrow 4 p.m. we will be having coded direction sense. Please do not miss it out. So thank you, guys. Please take care, stay safe. Have a great day.